Thank you, awardees, for attending the American Education Week 2020 presentation. This is a celebration of all educators who are not only teachers, but those who are the support staff and others who help make this operation of education. It's titled Green Apple because of the fact that green is our essential color of our sorority, and the apple because an apple is always what you think of when you think of education. So the Epsilon Phi chapter of Iota Phi Lambda Sorority Incorporated presents to you the Green Apple Awards. I am Dr. Valencia D. Hall, the president of the Epsilon Phi chapter, and I will be your hostess for this afternoon. Here's a brief on what we will be talking about today and why we have been brought together to celebrate. We will start with the Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas flag. We will move forward to the purpose of the American Education Week. We will highlight our honorees for today, and we have special awardees that we will present at the end, along with a special message from someone that you all may have seen before or know of. As we conclude, we will do our announcements and our closing for this afternoon. This program should not be very, very long, but we definitely want to pay homage to those who have worked hard in the educational system, especially throughout the time of COVID-19. You all are truly appreciated, and we thank you for all of your hard work and being those people that we consider to be the unsung heroes of our educational field. So I welcome you all today to the Green Apple Awards, a first for the Epsilon Phi chapter, but not the last, because we know that you all put all you can into making sure that our schools and our campuses, along with our parents, staff, and students, are courageous and able to come into the building and feel appreciated. Thank you and kudos to you all. At this time, we will move forward to our Pledge of Allegiance and Texas flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Under the Texas flag.
Honor the Texas flag. Allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one individual.
Thank you, Phil Jamorne and Phil Javari, for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas Pledge. We appreciate it. And for those who don't know a little bit about our sorority, we do have a youth group called the Phil, which is the Future Iota Leaders. And we are happy to have them on the line. They are Pleasantville Elementary students, and they were excited to come on here to greet you with the pledge. The purpose for today. Well, American Education Week provides everyone with an opportunity to celebrate public education. It also honors individuals who make a difference and ensure that every student receives a quality education. So that is our purpose for celebrating you, honorees and awardees, for today. You make that difference and you make sure that they have a quality education. Our honorees today are pictured here, and we're going to highlight each one individually for today. We will be passing over the conversation to Ms. Sheridan Swartz, one of our elite members who is a professor at the Texas Southern University, University of Houston, and Rice University. So our Sheridan Swartz, the floor is yours.
Good afternoon, everybody. What an amazing group of honorees that we have today. I'm really excited to be here and hope that I can bring a little bit of shine to some of the people that are so essential, but don't get the credit they deserve. And with that in mind, as a teacher starting out, I remember as a first year, actually before my first year as a student teacher, I relied so much on not just the faculty members to guide me, but the staff. So it's a really, really important part. And a lot of times the big picture doesn't get focused on them. So I'm excited to be here for all the honorees. And when I get the cue, we're going to get started.
You may begin. Our first person is Miss Cindy Hicks, a plant operator.
Miss Hicks, as a plant operator, has one of the most important jobs in any school, from a small school up to a large university. Plant operators are literally the engine that keep a school running. Cindy has an amazing career, an impressive amount of accomplishments, but the most incredible thing is how reliable she is. So we are very, very proud to honor Miss Cindy Hicks.
Ms. Hicks, we're going to go ahead and spotlight you at this moment. So I'm going to pull down the PowerPoint so that you can be spotlighted. Thank you for joining us today, and we appreciate you.
Ms. Hicks, when I first stepped onto the Booker T. Washington campus, I was stunned at how incredibly spotless, what an incredibly beautiful campus it is. I know how much work it takes to keep that going, and we're so proud to have you. What an amazing, amazing opportunity for us to say thank you.
Ms. Hicks, if you would like to share any words, you may at this time. I'm going to stop sharing completely so that everyone can see you as you share words if you would like.
You hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. I thank y'all so much. I don't have too much to say, but I sure appreciate what y'all did for me.
No problem. We want to honor all who help our educational environments, and you are an essential component. All right, we're going to move on to our next honoree. It's Miss Roxanne Castillo, an administrative assistant. Ms. Swartz, back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam President. An amazing, what an impressive bio about Ms. Castillo. And I love the way that Dr. Phillips, your principal, said that she wears many, many hats as administrative assistant, literally working to keep the paperwork and documentation that keeps the school in compliance, but also with the day-to-day activities. And if you can think about how important it is for the frontline members of the staff and all that they do. Again, Booker T. Washington is really in a great position having Ms. Castillo as their administrative assistant. And we're proud to honor you today and to spotlight Ms. Castillo.
Ms. Castillo, if you'd like to have any words, you may.
I would just like to say that I'm very honored to receive the award, and I can only be as great as I am because of great leaders that I have on my campus and that I have had wonderful experiences with throughout the years that I've been there. So thank you so much for considering me, and it's definitely an honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Castillo. Again, you are an honor to have on this program today and be highlighted as an administrative assistant to your campus. We will now move on to our next honoree. Our next honoree comes from Summer Creek High School, Miss Michelle Kernbell.
Everyone, I was really touched when I read the bio of Ms. Michelle. And I believe Principal McDonald said that they couldn't do their jobs without her. And being the receptionist is more than meeting and greeting. They are literally sometimes the very first face that students or parents or visitors see when they enter the building grounds. And I bet all of you can appreciate how her responsibilities have changed, especially in the time of COVID. We have questions, parents have concerns, students need direction, and everything that we know that Ms. Michelle is able to do those things as receptionist. So congratulations, Ms. Michelle. And again, what an honor. Please enjoy your Green Apple Award.
Ms. Michelle Kernbell, if you have anything that you'd like to say to our audience, please feel free to do so at this time. Is she unmuted? And we're ready to honor Ms. Kernbell from our Summer Creek High School, one of our campuses that we support at this time, and she's now up for the spotlight. Go ahead, Miss Bell. We're going to spotlight you at this time.
I just want to thank you for this award. It has been a very unusual and at times challenging year. And it's nice to know that you are appreciated for the things that you do every day.
Well, we thank you for joining us this morning, and we truly, truly appreciate all the hard work you're doing over at Summer Creek High School. That's actually in the area where our chapter does a lot of our service. We support some of the different domestic violence areas there. And so we definitely want to make sure that we're also supporting our educational opportunities in that area of Humble where we were chartered. So thank you for joining us, and we look forward to doing more at Summer Creek High School.
Thank you for including us.
Yes, and we will tell all of our honorees about their awards at the very, very end and how you will be receiving them. We're going to move on to our next awardee. She's also from Summer Creek High School. And we're pulling her up now. Our next awardee is Miss Sierra Stanley. She's a substitute teacher at Summer Creek High School. Sarah Sheridan, you may explain.
Miss Sierra has one of the most important roles on a campus. My late mother was a teacher. She retired after 30 years of teaching. And my mother used to say that substitute teachers, also known as guest teachers, are the unsung heroes of the campus because they walk in every day, sometimes a different classroom, sometimes a different grade level. Maybe they've got their lesson plans laid out for them, or maybe not. And in the best of circumstances, being a guest teacher or substitute teacher is like being a juggler. But in a year that has been marked by COVID, Ms. Sierra has come in and had to cover probably on ridiculously short notice, where their teachers are unable to come in to fill shortages in staff if they're having to quarantine or to isolate. And again, like I said, the unsung really hardest working sometimes members of the faculty. Congratulations, and we appreciate you, Miss Sierra Stanley.
Ms. Stanley, we would like to tell you how much we appreciate you for your time and for, as Sarah Sheridan has stated, bringing yourself to the campus and helping out and supporting those teachers who could not be there. So we appreciate you, and your award will be sent over as well to Summer Creek High School, and we appreciate all of the time and efforts that you are giving. Is she on the line, co-host?
I do not see her.
Okay, we will move on to our next segment. So for our next segment, we will be having our awardees. And our awardees are a little bit different from our honorees. Our honorees were our educators who are in the building, taking care of those extra duties and things that need to be taken care of for us to be in a safe and education environment. So now we're going to move into some other elements of some people who have helped our chapter to make sure we're getting that word out or even participating in some of our projects and programs. So American Education Week is actually a program that our sorority hones in on every year during this time. And we support it by reaching out and highlighting people, but also by having other people to support us in the efforts of getting the word out or doing their due diligence by participating in our essay competition. So today we would like to spotlight Mr. Aldrich Smith, who is an American Education Awardee for being an avid supporter. Some of the things that Mr. Smith has stated about his opportunity of helping the Epsilon Phi chapter are as follows. Service is sovereignty in the sacred motto of his alma mater, which is Alabama Agriculture and Mechanical University. Definitively speaking, it's an exclamation that serve to self and others should remain prevalent. This quote has become a part of his philosophy and drives his willingness to aid in any capacity in the realms of service towards the community. And we thank him for being a key part of the Epsilon Phi chapter because he has helped us with our essay competition on last year by being a judge for the students, and this year by actually creating a writing workshop to help support the students with the way that they write after he's seen what those particular elements are that are needed to be a key element and a key essay for the submission. And so we thank him today for him placing his time into us and being able to create that writing workshop, which helped a lot of our essay writers this year. I even received 2 emails that stated, thank you for giving us some pointers on how to write the essay. So we want to thank Mr. Smith for all he has done to support the Epsilon Phi chapter over the past 2 years. Mr. Smith, if you have any parting words that you would like to provide to us at this time, we just want to let you know that we do appreciate you, and the floor is yours at this moment.
Thank you. First, I want to say thank you to the chapter itself just for the work you do in our community and in our students. And thank you for honoring me. Like I said in my write-up, Dr. has always been a great mentor to me on campus. I do work at Washington as well. So I do appreciate her. So I'll do anything that I can to assist her in the capacity. So again, thank you for this honor. It's a privilege to serve just our students in the capacity. And I look forward to serving you guys in the future beyond this year. So thank you again.
Thank you so much. Next up, we have our essay winner from 2019 and 2020. I'm going to share her photo and information with you real quickly and give you a brief bio on her and let her speak as well. But before I do that, we do have a special thank you for our teachers that I'm going to pull up for you and our educators who have supported us. Listen in for this special message from a special person.
Hello, this is Wanda Adams, and I'm a past member of the Houston Independent School District Board. And as many of you know me, I have traveled this political journey as a former member of Houston City Council, and now I get to go into my next journey as judge-elect for Harris County. But none of this could not have happened if it has not been for education. So I want to take this opportunity to thank Epsilon Phi chapter for celebrating education and leaders throughout this week. It is because of you that we're able to strive and able to become great leaders of today. I want to thank the bus driver, the support staff, the lunch counter worker, everyone that plays a vital part in making sure that education thrives every day. But most importantly, I want to thank, of course, the principals, the teachers, even the school owners for all that you do to continue to sow those wonderful seeds. During these times of COVID, I know it has not been easy, but because of your heart of service, you're making sure that education thrives even in tough times like this. So I want to take this opportunity to say thank you. I am a product of the public education system and a proud graduate of the Texas Southern University. Because of people and educators like you, you're able to sow seeds in people just like me. So happy Education Week to each and every one of you. Continue to thrive and do the good work so people can prosper. Because remember, I am one of you. I am Wanda Adams. Again, thank you so much for all that you do.
So we would like to say thank you for your service and that you all are the unsung heroes that others may not notice, but we do definitely notice all of the hard work and service that you have given, not only this school year, but all the other school years that you have had to support your campuses. And we want you to continue to just be happy about the fact that you have really, really been highlighted by none other than your principal and the people who are on your campus to support you and say that they do appreciate you as well. And we just thank you all for being here today. But before we conclude, we do want to highlight one other special person. And as I stated previously, it is our essay winner, and that's Miss Nyla. And Miss Nyla is a Decaney High School student. And just to give you a little bit of background about her, she would like to major in nursing. She's a senior this year, and she was an 11th grader when she submitted her essay on last year. She wants to become a nurse practitioner. And we just thank her for submitting that essay on last year. It was a very nice essay. And she is our 2019-2020 first place high school level American Education Week Evelyn D. Wilkie local essay competition winner. We do have a competition that is now being judged by our judges at this moment. And on next year, we'll be highlighting our 2020 and 2021 winners at our next American Education Week program. We highlight these students because they take out time to do what many of the students their age might not want to, and that's to write. Reading and writing is such an essential skill. It is a part of what Iota Phi Lambda Sorority is about because we have a literacy foundation where we focus on building those skills with our students. And the essay competition is where we work with the students. We showcase how we can support them and give them some tips and tools on how to get better. So that's why we were thanking Mr. Smith before this, because he's one of those people that have helped to instill helping these students to create amazing essays and be prepared for the workplace one day. So Nyla, if you would like to speak about your excitement, as we talked previously about, of being the first place winner, we're going to go ahead and highlight you. And this is your certificate of achievement. And all of you all will receive these certificates in your email as well. We're now going to have Nyla come to the floor.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much. This is such an honor to get this award. And I am just crying with enjoyment right now. And I really appreciate this with everything that's going on with COVID-19 and how I overcame everything. And I just really appreciate you guys for just shouting me out and winning first place. So thank you a lot for taking the time out to read my essay and all.
Thank you, Nala, and we appreciate you. And remember to stay in touch with our chapter. And if you listen at the very end, we have some special things that we have in store for you. Scholarships are on the way. So we do have scholarship opportunities, and I know that you are a senior, and we look forward to hopefully continuing to help you to thrive as you move forward to becoming a nurse practitioner. Thank you so much for being on today, but don't leave off because you got to listen for those announcements at the end, okay?
Oh, no, you're perfectly fine. Thank you so much, so much again. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Madam President?
Go ahead, Sarah Sheridan.
Oh, Madam President, thank you. I wanted to say that two things really struck me when you talked about being an avid supporter. My students hear all the time in my classroom, service is sovereign. And trying to get students to get involved in public service and community service. I actually borrowed that motto from Alabama A&M. So I was so excited to see that our avid supporter was an Alabama A&M graduate. So I use you guys' motto, service is sovereign, for all of my students because I think it's important. And a quick congratulations to Nyla, because as a nurse practitioner, it's one of the most advanced levels of nursing and requires at least a master's degree or higher. So we have a young lady who's on a path to advanced education, and I'm hoping that our chapter can be hand in hand with her all the way through. Congratulations.
Thank you, Sarah Sheridan, for those kind words. Yes, Nala, we are here for you. So don't, leave off. We will definitely be continuing to keep in contact with you. And we keep in contact with not only our essay winners, but our scholarship winners through their college journey. That's what it's all about. So we're going to move forward to our last component of this presentation afternoon. We have our announcements. Sarah Lillian, are you on the line for the announcements?
I am online for the announcements. You can't see me, but first of all, I would like to thank everyone that participated in our program this afternoon, and I am so honored that you would come and be with us on our special day, which makes your day very, very special. So the president will not make the announcement. She has them. I don't really have them in front of me. But anyway, I thank all of you very much for participating in our program.
Thank you, Sarah Lillian. And Sarah Lillian was our chair of this program. She was the one who reached out to each one of our honorees and made sure that they were able to be on the line today. So we thank her for her hard work and diligence with talking to those principals of the campuses that we support. Currently, our campus supports our chapter supports 5 different campuses, and we're bringing back a few of them that we supported in the past, so that gives us those 5, and that's Booker T. Washington High School, Summer Creek High School, Wesley Elementary, Pleasantville Elementary, and Holland Middle School. So they're all on the north and east side of the Houston and Humble areas. So we want to continue to have those communications with them. Our first announcement is that we will be hosting a career exploration webinar. It's a middle, high school, and college student layout. So if you know any middle or high school or college students that may be interested in learning more about their career goals, part 1 of our career exploration webinar will be on December 5th, 2020 at 4:00 p.m. And you can just reach out to us for more information about that. And we'll also be sharing it with your schools and campuses for those high schools that were highlighted today. Nyla, we will send you information personally for this opportunity as well. For the scholarships, if you want to know more about scholarships, Epsilon Phi chapter has a website, and our scholarships will open after the Thanksgiving holiday. So you can just take a screenshot or take a picture of this particular page, so you'll have the information on how to get to our scholarships. And it's located at www.iota-epsilonphi.org/scholarships. The applications again will open after Thanksgiving for our high school seniors and undergraduate students, because we do have one scholarship that does target for undergraduates as well. So as Sarah Sheridan has stated in this presentation, we don't want to just stop helping you because you're in high school. We want to move on until the career level of helping all students and youth that we support in our chapter. We would like to thank you all for participating in our program today and following our chapter via our social media platforms. We've had a wealthy bit of information that has been shared this week, and we want to send a special shout out to our technology committee as well, because they helped to make American Education Week this particular week special for our different followers. So if you haven't been following us, please make sure that you go out and follow us at EPhi 2016 IPL on all of the platforms. That's going to take you to us. Again, EPhi 2016 IPL will take you to all of us. So please, co-host, place that in the chat for them. We will definitely look forward to you following us for more information. We've highlighted educators on our page, parents, support staff, and also support staff, which include our substitute layout as well. So we definitely want to continue to support you all, and we thank you all for being on the line today. For our honorees and our awardees, we will be getting with you for information on how you would like to receive your reward, whether it is via email, if it is something that you would like to have mailed to you at your home or your school, but we will contact you to give you your physical awards, because we do have a physical award to give to you. We thank you, and we appreciate everyone who's on the line supporting all of these educators for today. At this time, we are now concluding the program, and thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us for our first Epsilon Phi Chapter Green Apple Awards. Enjoy your afternoon and have a great day.
Thank you as well.
You're welcome.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.